That's right, it is the Fitness Hour with TV Mall, and today we are still giving you the best savings. We've got the VitaFitt Rower. Now, if you've always wanted to make sure that you get the best workout and you get a full body workout, the rower is the right place to be. Now, it could retail normally at 3,999, but now we've got the special TV Mall price of only 2,999, which saves you a whole R1,000. Now, this is a very revolutionary machine, and I'm not alone. I've got our fitness expert, Dumi, who's going to tell us a bit more about this. Dumi, I can already see you're already in action, and you're just going at it.
You know what? This is such a fun way to exercise. There's so many different ways, but you know what? We tend to get stuck in the same routines, jumping on the treadmill, jumping on the bike. Now, this is a different way to get some training and, you know what, target all those areas as well as your cardiovascular. And you know what? I just love the motion of rowing because it incorporates a movement that works out your upper body as well as your lower body.
Exactly. And I like the fact that this machine incorporates rowing itself, because rowing is a very hectic sport which actually needs you to have a full body workout, full body fitness. It's very important. Now, if you're afraid of the water like myself, rather do rowing on land in the comfort of your own home. Now, Tumi, what is what type of body parts are we working out? Like what type of great exercises can we get from the rower?
Well, like I mentioned, you know what? You are simultaneously working out your upper body as well as your lower body. I mean, if you just look at the motion of it, you don't even have to think about it. The rowing machine gets you into position and encourages you to get into that motion. As you can see, I'm leaning over, I'm pulling, I'm working my upper body, but at the same time, my legs are engaging in almost of like a squat position. And of course, if you increase your intensity and you go faster and faster, I'm increasing my heart rate, burning calories, toning those muscles. I mean, so much is happening. And you know what? What's great about this is that it's at home. You have this at home. You could be watching your television. It could be in the morning when you wake up and you just have 5 minutes to spare in the day. It really is just so convenient. And it is whisper quiet. As you can hear, there's no sound, because we know traditional rowing machines, the ones that we find at the gym, they're bulky, they're noisy, they have the chain. This is not the case when it comes to this one.
And one of the most beautiful things I noticed is that design. The comfortability of the design itself, it just blends in with modern design apartments, especially if you have your own apartment, you want to store it somewhere. It does not look like a home gym at the corner that just stands out. It just blends in, and it's got a very sleek and beautiful design.
You know what? I love the fact that you mentioned it, because it's not a bulky machine. It really is not bulky. It is made out of sturdy aluminum. And of course, there's padding in all the right places to ensure your comfort, right? And instead of using that chain system that they use at for traditional rowing machines, rather at the gym, this uses hydraulics, right? So there really is an amazing hydraulic pump over here. And this is where the magic happens, right?
Yes.
And we must know with hydraulics is that what happens is that the amount of pressure that you apply is the amount of pressure it exerts back at you. So if you take it easy, it's going to be easier. But if you take it faster, you know, it's going to exert even more.
You can actually feel it,
yes, it really does do that. And you know what? You don't just have one setting. I've set it on the lowest because I'm still trying to be able to speak and keep my heart rate down. But I'm already really feeling warm, right? But it comes in 12 different resistance levels from 1 all the way up to 12. So you can really challenge yourself. You can grow with this machine.
Yes.
And of course, it also is great depending on your fitness level. So you know what? I just want to show you just how strong this is, how strong the resistance is. If I put it all the way up to the maximum, right? And I try to do the same exercise, look at that pressure.
I can actually feel it as well.
I mean, I'm actually working out my muscles. As you can see over there, my arms, I'm pulling. So you actually can get in some strength training in this machine. You can customize it and work out. Now, if I hold it and just grip it like this, I'm actually getting into my biceps, you know. So this is what I love about this resistance over here. It really is just, it can take you really from 0 to 100.
Exactly. And the beautiful thing about the rower is that the resistance actually mimics the waves when you are rowing in the river. So if you are rowing against the stream, the more the resistance that you would need to be. So the beautiful thing is that you don't really need to row and get anywhere. And I love the foldable design, which means you can actually put it and shove it under your bed.
Really, it's something that is compact. It's not bulky. I mean, we get so many other, you know, fitness machines at home, and eventually become an eyesore. You don't know where to put it. You know, this you can actually put it down. You can put it in a corner, like you also mentioned. It looks great. It's not something that is an eyesore. It is foldable. It is quiet. It has those 12 resistance levels, and of course, you know what, those handlebars, which we're about to touch on in just a couple of seconds, is really something that makes this so different, because you know what, it's not just traditional rowing anymore. You can really reap the benefits of strength training and targeting different muscle groups in your upper body as well.
Exactly. So it's basically a whole aerobic workout without having to be in a whole aerobic class. You can literally do it while you are sitting down, and you get a full body workout. I can even see you can even work just your legs just from being there, you know, because body weight exercising is the future, you know.
It really is.
You can really do a lot with just your own body weight, even without major resistance, you know.
I think we tend to, you know, complicate things when we're talking about the gym. There's so many different machines there. There's weights. There's so many things, right? But you can get so much and really start working out by just using your body weight, or using one simple machine such as this one, which is going to assist you. So I've let go of my handlebars, and now I'm actually just activating that squat movement over there. And you know what? Because you can adjust the back as well. You can take it higher, you can take it lower. I'm actually starting to target my glute areas. I feel it in my quads, and as well as my hamstrings, which is great. But that is not it. If I actually want to stop this chair from rotating, all I can do is I just have to lock it into place. There is a knob over here, as you can see. I'm twisting it, and now my seat is locked, and what I can do is I can isolate my upper body and just concentrate on working that out without having to worry about my legs moving. So you can see just how versatile this machine is.
Exactly, so the versatility is very important. Now, as you can see, we did speak about the sleek design. It's very slim, and it just blends in with your modern interior, especially if you are into a design and a very nice zen space that it can fit into. Not only that, but it's got the very comfortable straps on your footrest, where you can be able to strap in comfortably, just so you don't slide off while you are exercising. This is also to ensure that you do exercise safely and to avoid injuries, you know, to make it simple, as well as the full body targeted rowing. You know, when you're rowing, you're getting the full body exercise from your legs to your core, all the way to your arms, as well as the fresh and sleek handlebars, as well as the resistance level. Like we did say, the resistance does mimic the waves when you are rowing. So this is basically a safer way to row without getting your feet wet, you know, or even your clothes for that matter.
Without going anywhere, really.
Exactly.
But of course, you're reaping the benefits of this elite sport that is rowing. Now, I'm actually going to take it out of that lock position I had it in, and I'm just going to continue just row it traditionally the way we were doing it, right? And I want to focus on this amazing handlebar. I'm sure you have noticed this, and you've been waiting for us to explain just what exactly this is, because when you go to the gym, there are rowing machines. They really are great. They work, but you only have a straight bar, and you only have one sense of movement when it comes to your exercising with your upper body. With this one, it has this really interesting shape, and it means that there's actually multiple areas for you to grab a hold of this handlebar and start targeting different muscles in your upper body. So I'm going to grab onto the first one. This is the first position. And what's great about this is that if I pull on this, right, because of the position, it is targeting my chest area, which is great. So if you want to get in some chest, you know, incorporate some chest training over here, as well as your cardio, this is the perfect handle for you to grab a hold of. And then there is this position over here at the top. And if I get to engaging this movement over here, I'm working out my shoulders, I'm working out my lats, which is going to give you amazing definition, and also give you that upper body strength you need to just go about your normal day life. And of course, if I take it over to the sides over here, now I'm starting to work out the middle of my back, right? Just underneath my lats over here. This is the muscle that I'm working out. And this is great. It's going to give you a nice V shape, gents, if you want to get that shape. Right? And of course, ladies, it's going to help rid of that back fat. You know, when you're wearing nice tops that are low cut, you want to be able to be nice and smooth and out, and of course look flattering. And then the last position is over here, which you can either grab and hold with your palms down or with your palms facing up. So I'm going to do facing up because now I can target
the top. And
Yes,
another thing I want
my
to find out
biceps.
about, after doing all those workouts, you need to always be able to keep track of your workout, you know, like
Yes.
basically a home gym buddy. And that's why the VitaFitt Rower does come with the Rem-Fit 100, which basically monitors your exercise and finds out how you can be able to gauge your workouts from your sleeping patterns, how much rest you get, Tumi, to also how much you need to work out and how much you are losing. And it comes absolutely free with the VitaFitt Rower. So remember, stocks are limited. Get yourself the VitaFitt Rower at only $2,999 at our special TV Mall price. And make sure that you go online as well on www.tvmall.co.za, or you can contact us on our hotline at 0861 000 173. Tumi, I can already see you are starting to work up the sweat.
I am, you know what, and I want to be able to speak to the viewers at home. So let me actually just take a little bit of a break and just take you through this machine to show you just how amazing it has been built. As you can see, I'm off of it. We have a comfortable seat over here. It is padded, it is large. I don't know what it is about gym equipment, right? But the seats tend to be so small. This is quite a spacious one. It's nice and comfortable. You've got your padding, and of course, you've got this PU leather covering over here, which is going to ensure that it's, you know, it stays new, of course, and it is easy to clean. And then, like we mentioned, at the back over here, you're able to adjust the height.
Yes.
So we have it pretty much in the middle, but you can take it down, you can take it lower, and it's gonna really just depend on your comfort, whether you want to target more of your glute area, whether you want to target more of your hamstrings. With just those different levels, you can actually feel, and you just use a twist of a knob over here in order to adjust that. And of course, when we move on to the front of the machine, we mentioned those straps, those safety straps, as well as a foot pad over here with a little bit of some texture so that you do not slip out of it, because safety is key. You just strap yourself in there and you're not going anywhere to make sure that you are not injuring yourself. And of course, in the front, we have that whisper quiet hydraulics. That really just gives you those that gives you amazing resistance from 1 up until 12. Everything you need to get yourself that elite workout that rowers, professional rowers enjoy.
Yes, and I think to me, it just makes sense that this is basically the only machine that you will need within your home. The wonders of rowing without leaving the comfort of your own home. I think you and I need to just travel and continue.
Yes.
And make sure that you do place your order, www.tvmall.co.za.
Bye-bye from us.